Korean hitman novel, I have a couple thoughts. Pause to read the back for the general summary. So this setup reminds me a lot of Looper, which is a movie I really love. And so for the first part of the book, that's where I thought it was going. It goes somewhere completely different. The experience was a real mixed bag for me. The book is about 290 pages, and the first 50 pages or so, I was really enjoying it. It's a bit of a slow burn as it introduces the characters in the world. The characters are really eccentric and cool. The world is really interesting. And it starts off contemplative, almost even profound. It has some things that I underlined at the beginning. I was like, wow, this is really not what I was expecting, and I'm really digging it. The next 150 pages I really struggled with. I was bored. It felt like the story didn't have a real clear direction. But at the same time, there were moments and there were scenes that I really liked. So I felt very conflicted while I was reading it. At about the 200-page mark, there is a turning point that helped things kind of click into place for me. So I kept on feeling and thinking that if this had come at around the 20% mark, as kind of the inciting incident, it would have been really good. Or even at the 50% mark, it kind of would have changed the context of the whole story. But it came too late for me to really save the whole thing. But it still made the last 90 pages much more enjoyable. I thought they were much more exciting. I understood at that point kind of where we were heading. The problem was by the time we got to the end, even though I liked the ending, it didn't quite have the emotional impact. I didn't feel like it really resonated or impacted me the way that I hoped it would have. So a lot of the experience of reading this book was a 2 for me. I really struggled with that middle part. It just didn't quite work for me. I did have parts of the beginning at the end that I thought were really good, and I liked kind of the overall approach. I liked the characters. I kind of liked what they were going for, and that felt more like a 4. So I think overall it's probably somewhere like kind of the low end of a 3 out of 5 for me. I don't know if I would recommend it to people. I would imagine that others might struggle with it in the same way that I did. But if you read this and really liked it, I would love to hear your thoughts. So let me know what you think.